What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, okay, making their debut on the channel tonight, we have Nevermore. Yes, indeed. How about that? Nevermore making their debut on the channel. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to doing all the clicks and the likes and the bibbidi boobidi bop, do me a favor, before you do all that stuff, please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from Frank Canini, and it was also the winner of the Premier Tier Patreon Request Prioritization Poll, winning with 36% of the vote. This one was close all three ways. Everybody was up in the 30s. We had one that was 30, one that was 33, and this one was 36. And where the other 1% went, I have no idea, but that's okay. It won with 36% of the vote, but it was close. One or two votes any direction could have changed the trajectory of this vote overall. But it did get the win, and that moved it from number 731 in the queue straight up to number 1. So yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, your voice, your vote does matter. They all want to see me react to this. It is Nevermore with a tune called Dead Heart in a Dead World. Now, have I heard the song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a minute, wait a second, I've heard this song before, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm going to be honest with you guys. This was posted by Tolis, okay? And the video has 44,000 views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Dead Heart in a Dead World, Nevermore live. The Year of the Voyager DVD. Gamai to DVD. Sure, why not? All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
To see the last survivor fall, to see their bastard sons against the wall, to feel the emptiness as we decay. I see the world is dead. I am betrayed. Dead heart in a dead world. In a dead world. Just watch it hold my time for home. Let it try again. This leaves a mark upon my soul. Nothing
Okay. The blatant, and I'm not saying this as a criticism, the blatant change. They didn't even try to make it smooth. It was a hard change between the 4/4 and the 6/8. I usually like transitions to be a little bit smoother, but in this case, with this song, this style of music, this aggressive feel, I feel like the abrupt change was very appropriate. It definitely fit the context of the song. And it was nice to have that change up. It really was. So no issues there. I like everything I'm hearing except one thing. The guitars sound really nice. I like the thick, crunchy tone the guitars are getting. It sounds really nice. I can hear the bass coming through slightly. I have to search a little bit, but I can find it. It is there. Drummer doing a fantastic job. Vocalist, what the vocalist is singing sounds really good. The style is very fitting. The vibrato, not overly done. Sounds like he's singing on pitch. Here's my problem. He's kind of getting buried a little bit. Guitars, bass, and drums are significantly louder than him in the mix. Like, you could hear him, and you don't have to search very far to hear him. But there are times where you could tell his vocals are kind of getting pushed to the back. And I don't know why that is. I don't know if that's an intentional thing or that's an FOH screwing up thing. It's one of those. I don't know which one it is. I'm more inclined to believe the second one. FOH, I don't think they're doing their job well here. But nonetheless, I can hear them. It's just at times it's a little tricky. So anyway, let's keep going here. Interaction, that's good. Accents at the end. Bomb, 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 bomb. Nice. Strong, solid ending. I like that. Left no guesses as far as how the song is ending. That was it. Very clear ending. I like it. Yeah, it was good. It was good. I'm not gonna sit here and say I loved it, but at the same time, I didn't hate it either. Let me get my thoughts together. I'll see you in the review, and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Nevermore with Dead Heart in a Dead World. This was a request from Frank Canini, and it was also the winner of the Premier Tier Patreon Request Prioritization Poll, winning with 36% of the vote, moving up for number 731 in the queue straight up to number 1. So yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, your voice, your vote does matter. Okay, honestly, there's not a lot to talk about that we didn't already talk about during the reaction, so this is going to be a pretty short review. Let's start with the rating. Out of a possible 5 stars, I'm going to give that 4 stars. Yep, 4 out of 5 stars. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay, I didn't love it, but at the same time, I didn't hate it, I didn't dislike it, and I wasn't indifferent to it. I liked it. I did like it. It was a fun listen. Would I ever listen to it again? Maybe. If the mood struck me, or, you know, if it was on streaming, you know, radio or whatever, and it came on and I was working or whatever, I'm not going to change it. I'm not going to change the channel. I'm going to listen to it, absolutely. Will I ever put this on a playlist? No, I don't think I'm going to go that far. I don't see this making any playlists. It was a fun listen, yes, but I've heard better songs from other bands, and it's nothing against these guys at all. What they did was just fine. The guitar playing sounded really good. The guitar solo, very fitting for the style of the song. A lot of vibrato, which I thought was fine. Either of them, I couldn't tell. There were times where they wouldn't show the guitar player when he was getting that. Now, I don't know if it was a vibrato from the fingering or if it was from a tremolo system. I'm not sure, but it was a good usage of it in key points where he was doing the sustained note. So it felt good. I could hear the bass pretty well. I had to search a little bit for him, but I did find him eventually. And once I did, I was able to lock in with him. But from what I heard, it sounded really good. The drumming, solid. Probably one of the better parts of the song. Some really nice work there from the drummer. Some great fill work. Great establishment of feel. So yeah, no problems there. Vocally, I liked everything he did. As a matter of fact, this is gonna sound really weird, but the highlight of the song for me, honestly, was that beginning, that the a cappella singing from him. For 2 reasons. One, getting to show off his vocal technique and his vocal ability in a cappella setting with nothing backing him up. Showing off what he was able to do, showing off his talent ability, showing off his singing ability. So I got no issue with it whatsoever. I'm actually glad he did it because it gave me an idea of what I was in store for. That's number 1. Number 2, more importantly, what a great opportunity for crowd interaction. And he did. He got it. He got the call and response from the crowd. I thought that was really smart. Getting the crowd involved, engaging the crowd, making them feel like they're a part of the show, because they are a part of the show. But you'd be amazed how many bands don't. There are so many bands that there is this clear division. We're the band, you're the audience, we're here to entertain you, and you're here to worship us. Man, that is such the wrong mentality. It really is. But you'd be amazed how many bands are like that. I didn't get that sense from these guys. It seems like they really enjoy the crowd, and they're really grateful to have the crowd there. So, and the crowd was definitely into it, which is always a good thing. I didn't hear anything bad. My only complaint about this entire performance was in the first half of the song. This is just me, but it sounded to me like the vocals were getting buried a little bit. Maybe not. Okay, being buried is probably the wrong description. It felt like the vocals were being pushed to the back. Like you could hear them, and you could hear them distinctly, but they weren't up in the front in the mix like they should have been. Guitar, bass, and drums were pushing the vocals to the back. Now, who do I blame for that? FOH. That was an FOH issue. I don't blame the vocalist at all. He was singing strong. You could hear it in his vocals. He was singing powerfully, just as powerfully as he was in other places within the song. It's just for some reason he was in the back of the mix, and the only thing I can think of for that would be FOH. So why? I don't know. Maybe the FOH wasn't doing their job properly. Maybe the FOH guy screwed up, or there is a small possibility that is what he was told to do by the band. The band may have said, listen, on this section, we want the vocals to be pushed to the back. Why? I don't know, but I've heard of it happening before, so I'm not discounting it. I think it's a very small chance that was the case, but it is still a chance. But I'm leaning more toward FOH screwed up. So I don't blame the band for that. That's not the band's fault. That's FOH's fault. But in any case, like I said, I think it's a really good song. I think they did a fine job. I don't hate the song. I don't dislike the song. I'm not indifferent to the song, but I don't love it. And I'm going to be honest with you, folks. I like it, but I don't like it enough to put it on a playlist. I think it is a nice song. And like I said, if it comes on streaming radio or whatever and I hear it, I'm not going to change the station. I will sit, I will listen, I will enjoy it. So anyway, 4 out of 5 stars. I feel good about that score, and that is where we're going to stay. So 4 out of 5 stars. Final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for the night, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.